Hi everyone, this is a very, very exciting hour because we are going to transform your body with Tracy Anderson. It's her method, and what Tracy has been doing for over 10 years is perfecting and defining and creating this program to give you the body that you didn't even think was possible. This is a hot pick. We're going to introduce Tracy in just 1 second, so let's get started. Okay, this is all you need to get the best body imaginable because Tracy truly believes that she can transform anybody. So whether you've had a baby or you're thinking like, I just kind of have a big butt, I was born that way, Tracy's going to break down those barriers and give you the body you always wanted, and it's all right here. So here's what you're going to get from Tracy. You're going to get her welcoming letter. You're going to get her dynamic eating plan. You're also going to get, though, the workout, and this is where it all starts. You are going to get 4 90-minute seat disc. Now listen, you're not working out for 90 minutes, but you're going to get your cardio, which is a 30-minute program, and then look at this. You're going to transform your body a half hour a day with Transform 1. That's going to be days 1 through 30. Then she moves you on to days 31 through 60, and then on through day 90. And then she takes it on to day 120. But here's what's more important. When you get this home, you're going to notice that you're going to be working out in ways you've never worked out before. If you've used this program, we would love to talk to you. Give us a call. But listen, I'm not the only one who loves this. You're not the only one who loves this. Guess who loves this? How about Miss Gwyneth Paltrow, who loved it so much that she invested in the Tracy Anderson Metamorphosis. She has constantly talked about how Tracy has changed her body even after 2 babies. And then, how about Kristen Davis? Looking great and svelte. She got there with Tracy. And then Sally Pressman, you see her on Army Wives. She is just one of countless celebrities who has used this method to get into camera-ready shape. And here she is, the woman who devised the program. So good to see you, Tracy.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me.
Look how fabulous she looks because she's doing the method. You know, Tracy, this Metamorphosis program is completely different. I've been working out for over 20 years. This program is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I thought I had tried it all.
Yeah, I hope so. I created it because so many women have tried everything, and in the fitness industry, so many things play on our emotions because we want to get the body that we dream of, but that takes a lot of work.
Well, you know, I love the fact that people look at you and you look like you have this perfect body, but you have your own little before and after story here.
I do. Isn't that cute?
So, Tracy, you were someone who, I know you've been into dance your entire life, and you went to New York, you were in a dance program, but you noticed you were starting to gain weight, and you decided to tackle this for yourself first.
Well, because I realized, okay, if I'm at school for dance and I'm gaining weight, then it's not that easy, you know? And then if that's happening to me, how many women out there really can't get the body of their dreams?
Yeah.
And you know, I had a lot of passion for what I did, and I really wanted to be a professional dancer, and it's tough when your weight or your body stops you from doing what you're good at.
Exactly. Now, the idea here that I really think is so fantastic, it's not just about losing weight, it's about truly losing inches. So before you order, it's very important that you know which program is going to work for you, because Tracy has customized this into 4 different body types. So we're breaking it down right here. Tracy, we have the omnicentric, the abcentric, the hip-centric, and the glute-centric, and we're going to break it down. Here's abcentric. Now, this is for someone who maybe has some areas they want to work on, primarily their stomach, right?
Well, I don't leave anything out.
Right.
So no matter what you choose,
full body,
your whole body
right?
is going to transform. But I have to understand where you are genetically weak. So when you look in the mirror and take a good hard look at yourself, I want you to see if anything is out of proportion. If really your abs are, and I don't mean if you just have had a baby, but your whole life your abs are where you've held your weight. You probably have really thin legs, then you're abcentric.
Perfect. And then if you're hip-centric?
Yes, you're really going to be one of those people, I believe it or not, was hip-centric, where you go out on your
I almost don't believe it. That is a testament to how Metamorphosis works when Tracy says she was, oh my God. That's amazing. So then we have our glute-centric. Now that's going to target your butt, right?
Yeah, this would be Gwyneth.
Yeah.
So it's like if genetically
again, I find that impossible to believe.
Hers isn't it pretty tight too. But yeah, genetically, if your glute muscle tends to go low, long
Okay.
or towards the
And
ground.
that's what I am. I'm glute-centric.
You are, and you didn't think you were.
I know. And now look, watch me, because every 10 days I'm going to be getting tighter and tighter. And then here we go, our omnicentric. Now, who is that for?
Omnicentric is someone that really not one area is popping out. You might be really, genetically blessed, or you might be heavy all over, but nothing is predominantly out of place. And that means that you're omnicentric.
Right.
So
now, and this is already our most popular. If you want the omnicentric or really any of the plans, please don't wait. 3 easy payments of $33.32. Give us a call if you've tried this. Okay, so Tracy, I think for everyone who's maybe never tried this, they need to understand that why it's so different is you're targeting something that really many of us have never considered before. The idea of these small muscles, right?
yes, our small muscles basically atrophy in our 20s, which is why things really start to unravel. And a lot of us are genetically weak to using them anyway if we were heavy as a child. But it's so important to connect to them, and they get smart fast, strong fast, and stupid fast, which is why I've created so much content.
Okay, we're looking at our models here. You're going to see these. Get used to seeing this because you're going to be doing them a lot. Now, these are more than just the leg lifts that we grew up doing in, at the end of aerobics class. This is targeting what you call the accessory muscles.
Absolutely. So you'll notice that my angles are really different, and girls, show them maybe how I get to creating the brain connection in it, where you have to balance while I get to them.
Okay.
But this is all really important because in the sequence that you will get at home, there will be about 8 different moves, and they're sequenced together to target where you're weak, and you'll get strong fast, and it's the end of the sequence. It's like the ta-da moment.
Yeah.
So each move is building on creating change in you that you didn't think was possible.
Now listen, if you're looking at this and you're freaking out because you're like, there's no way I can do this, don't worry, because when you get this home, the first 10 days, because this program changes every 10 days, you're probably not going to be doing this the first 10 days, but as you add on. So Tracy, that's another point of difference for you. We hear a lot about how you need to mix things up. Sometimes people think that just means lift weights on one day, run the next. For you, mixing it up is changing the program every 10 days to challenge those accessory muscles.
Yeah, muscle confusion, that's nothing new. But how you confuse the muscles, you need to understand how you're confusing them, and it really is, it's got to be prescribed for you. It is not one size fits all.
Yeah.
I mean, fitness is not if you really want to have a transformation.
So let's see some results, because we can talk about it all night long, but when you see the results, then I think it really clicks for you, because you look at her. I mean, this is a woman she's not very heavy. She's, she looks good, okay in the before, but in the after, that's amazing. And she got those results in 90 days.
Yes, we did an incredibly authentic test for metamorphosis. Nothing that I do is anything less than that. And she's actually a rock star. I love them all, but she was just amazing. And her stomach was a massive problem for her.
Gosh, talk about losing inches. In fact, Tracy's so confident you're going to lose inches, she puts a tape measure in the kit, so you'll get that so you can measure yourself. And here's another woman who lost a lot of inches.
Yeah.
So she was hip-centric.
Yep.
But you can see it's not just her hips that got tighter. Her whole body's leaner and sexier.
That's what I want people to know. People just think, if I get hip-centric, is it just going to come?
Right.
My hips? No.
Because your program is a metamorphosis from head to toe.
From head to toe.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, now look at Janet.
Isn't she great? Yeah.
90
Look at
days.
those little legs. Yep.
Can you imagine? Okay, so we're coming into September. September, October, November. By the time December hits, you could have transformed your body like this.
Absolutely.
It's incredible.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's just letting me into your living room with you an hour a day.
Now, look at Ingrid. So, Ingrid, she was hip-centric, but again, her hips look tighter and toner, but she looks incredible everywhere.
Yeah, she does. And you can see, too, it really reverses the aging signs as well. I mean, the skin's not sagging anymore. I really go for all of that.
Yeah. So one thing I noticed when I was doing these at home, you have beautiful production values on your DVDs. They're actually fun to watch. And look, you're working out just with Tracy. There aren't a lot of models in the background. This is as close as you'll get to having a one-on-one session with Tracy. And listen, if you've ever heard about Tracy's method, you know it's very difficult to get a one-on-one session with her. So this is exactly. You're too busy training Gwyneth, right? So
I'm too busy making these for everyone at home.
But look at these moves. Now, this is a completely different approach to changing your body. This is the metamorphosis.
Yes, I invented all of it, all of the way that these cross vectors work in your body. And trust me, when I start getting people going with the arms, they're like, what in the world? I'm just like, let go and just trust me and do it.
Now, here's your cardio dance. Why is that important? Because for you, getting the cardio is all about the dance. You're not having us do step aerobics. We're not running. Why do you feel so passionately about that?
Well, the thing is that when you do cardio, I can't have you unknitting all of the waking up of the accessory muscles that I just had you do in the muscular structure. So say that you do the muscular structure, you do all these angles and you wake things up, and then you go and run, then your hamstrings and your glutes just can be like, oh, we know what we're doing here, and then the small one it just goes to sleep again. So with dance, you're using different rotations all the time as you're burning calories.
So this is a half hour of your toning that you're getting and a half hour of cardio designed to work together. Tracy, here's Tracy's before. Okay, look at her after, and I have to tell you, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but that's not photoshopped. That's a real after. It's pretty amazing. So Tracy has been mentioned in so many magazines, including In Style, W Magazine, The Wall Street Journal talks about this. But show me a few moves, because one thing I noticed when I started doing this, and I'm doing glute-centric now, I'm in that first 10 days, you're not lifting a lot of weight.
No. You really want to be able to keep your brain's connection with your muscles because your body is powerful and you can create, like, one of the things is that people don't connect. So you could be pumping iron all day long and doing nothing, really.
So what is this move right here? What is this doing? Because if you're looking at this
all the time.
Exactly. So what are we doing right here?
So right now what we're doing is we're not over-empowering any one muscle in the arm. You're totally having to stay focused. You're mentally in just following the movements alone. But we're using everything in the body
and
to make sure.
And you do feel that.
Yeah,
it's kind of amazing because when you're using your own body and weight and your own resistance, you're sort of, as you were saying, like waking up your body, but you feel that. You really feel that.
It's also funny to see. I mean, obviously, I know exactly what I'm doing with women, and
wait, they're coming to me, and I'm trying to watch her. I'm like, I don't know if that's like the best representation of the body. I'm only on like day 7, but you know, it's amazing because I'm already really starting to feel the results.
But you can't judge yourself from the beginning. That's the thing with me, is that I don't want anyone to feel, self-conscious or feel this is about you also connecting to your body.
Oh, wait, can I just say, okay, so you're going to do that. Then she does a little bit of light weights. You'll see this on the DVD for the arms. Okay, but I love your abs because you start with abs standing.
Yeah, I start with abs standing. So basically, it's a lot of women don't know how to really move through their torsos. And when I go after a lot of the connection in the hips and everything,
I can really feel that. It's kind of crazy how just doing this
takes a while for people to really like get into. But you know, it's nice. It also makes you more confident, just in life. Period.
Exactly. Well, and it's amazing because without even getting on the floor, and you will get on the floor, but before you even get there, you are working your core. Now, you're going to work your core whether you're glute-centric like me, hip-centric, omni-centric, and of course if you're ab-centric. This is a full-body workout. You're just going to order based on where you feel like you could use a little extra help. So I want to show you, let's come over to what you get. I just want to break it down. I left my little notes here. Just want to break it down because what you're getting here is everything you need to have a total transformation. We talk about the idea of this being a 90-day program, but you even give us a DVD to take us from 91 to 120 days.
Right. Once I figured out how to really give my method to everyone at home, it doesn't stop at 90 days. It is a total lifestyle. You're gonna, it is a lifestyle.
So you're getting your dynamic eating plan. You'll want to check with your doctor, obviously, before you get started, and then you have your get started plan, and then here are your DVDs, your intro and your cardio. Your cardio you're going to do 6 days a week, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then along with your cardio, you're going to do one of these DVDs. So you can see it's very easy, days 1 through 10 and so forth. So how long each day will we be working out?